guys, we are doing bad luck happening to me today. And I had a pretty fab time today. So, yeah. And I'm looking forward to staying over my nan for 2 nights. That is Sunday night and Monday night. So, yeah, because my nan's got jobs for me to line up. So, yeah. And I'm going to see my nan's friend, Alison, who's got a dog called Kiva. And her dog breed is a Wedge Setter. So, yeah. And I like Kiva a lot. I met it once, and once was my first time meeting it, and this time going to be my second time meeting it. So yeah, and I really like Alison's dog, Kiva. I just really do. So yeah. And I just found out from my nan that Oscar's not a coward, a wuss to play with the fox. He's not scared at all. He loves playing with the fox. So yeah, he's not a wuss at all. I thought my nan and I thought he was a worse person, or scared of the fox. So my nan and me was thought wrong. And the one thing he's scared of is dogs. He's scared of dogs. Oscar's scared of dogs. So yeah. When Auntie Sue's, I'm bringing her dog, and when my dad brings her dog, his dog round, Oscar goes upstairs or go outside because he's scared of the dogs. So yeah, but Oscar flipping not doesn't not know how to go through a flipping cat flap at the moment. And what my nan does is she hold it up with a string, and that way Oscar can go out whenever he wants to that way. So yeah, he does not know how to push it open, stuff like that. So yeah. And I think his owner lives in a flat, and it didn't have a cat flap. So, and the owner kept opening. The old owner kept opening the door for Oscar. That's how. I don't know. That's maybe how Oscar does not know how to push the cat flap open. My Oscar something new happened to Oscar. I got very suspicious. He goes to bed early. Oscar goes to bed early. He beats my nan to the bed. Oscar goes to bed before my nan, and my nan lies on her sofa on her own, being very lonely, and while Oscar's upstairs, gone to bed early. So yeah, that's one thing. I thought Oscar likes the company, but I thought Nan likes the company, but I thought wrong, because Oscar likes the space, and my nan likes the space. So yeah, and yeah, and and Oscar goes to bed pretty early. He beats Nan to bed. So, yeah. And I'm gonna sleep in the guest bed when I stay over at my nan's. So, yeah. And I'm gonna take my Alexa with me and stuff like that, and my Fire Stick. So, yeah. And also I'm gonna bring my Fred Olsen bear. So, yeah. And maybe my bun, I don't know. So, yeah. So, yeah, and I'm looking forward to staying over my nan's house, helping her to do jobs and stuff like that. And I can't wait to see Kiva, the dog. So, yeah. And I'm going to have a fab time with my nan over the weekend. So, yeah. And I'm gonna I hope my nan thingy jig works. I hope she's got hot water for me. I've forgotten to ask her last night. Has she fixed it, or has So what I'm wearing today is cat ears, because who's my mascot today is Princess Kit Kat Bow, or what I call her at home is Princess Kitty Bow, something like that. So, yeah. And she chose this outfit for me last night, so she chose me the purple cat ears, because she said pink goes well with grey and stuff like that. So, yeah. And I got a ribbon attached to my jumper. I've poked it through and stuff like that. So, yeah, because she's got like a ribbon bow on top of her head. So, yeah. And I got a white cardigan. I got a grey t-shirt, but she's white on her belly and she's grey on her legs. So, yeah. And like I am doing, I got white on my belly and a bit of grey. So, yeah. And I got pink eyeshadow on to go with her eyes. And I got pink lipstick to go with her lips. So, yeah. And Kitty gestured to Princess Kit Kat, gestured to draw whiskers on my face, and I said no. Gone off the idea. So, yeah. And I told her I like to just be me. So, yeah, and she lets me just be me. So, yeah. And she is Wolfie's girlfriend. So, yeah, she's a cat and she can be pretty sassy, you know what I mean. She can be sassy when she wants to be, and she can be such a drama queen of everything sometimes. So, yeah, she is a bit like me. So, I'm a diva, and I'm a kind of a princess with sass. So, I know what sass is. I can do sassy signs and stuff like that. So, stuff like that. And do this and flick my hair around. That is sassy. So, yeah. Yeah, because I am a sassy princess. And can be, what's the other word? I can be a cheeky monkey at times. So, yeah. So, yeah, let's get on to the first one. That is bird poo on my head. This is the first one. This is bird poo on my head. When this happened to me, it happened once to me. I was camping at that time with my family and my camping friends, and a place called Shell Island, North Wales. And Shell Island is in Llanbedr. And where I got bird poo on is at a town near Shell Island called Barmouth. And I was eating, I think I was eating cheesy chips and beans at the time. And I was eating out, and I was eating out at that time, and naughty seagull did a poo on my head, and I felt when I touched my head, I felt something hard hit my head, and I touched it. When I touched my top of my head, I felt something hard. When I looked back at my hand, I screamed my mighty head off. I had poo all over my hand and hair because I was touching my head. And I had poo down my top and stuff like that. Mum tried my best to rinse it off and her best to rinse my hair off in the bathroom, in a public bathroom at Barmouth, over the sink to wash it off. And when I got back in the van, I stink like shit. So yeah. I wasn't happy. Poo down me, but my rest of the family laughed their head off. So yeah, rest of my family laugh at their heads off that I had pooed down me. So yeah. So yeah, I was camping at that time in North Wales, and I felt bird poo on my head when I touched my head, and I felt something landed on my head. I felt something hard landing on my head when I touched it. When I touched my forehead here, and I looked at my hand like that, and I smacked gob. My face was smacked gob. I had my mouth open. I was shocked and upset, all in the same time feelings. So I had two feeling emotion. I was shocked and I was upset. I was, devastated and stuff like that. So yeah, but in the end, I laughed my head off, and it was funny, and it was funny at the end. But when it landed on me, I wasn't laughing. I was crying and upset, and I felt something land on my head, and when I touched it and I looked back at my hand, I had poo on my hand, and I had bird poo on my hand, bird poo on my head, and bird poo all down me. So yeah, and that's why I put it down as my first bad luck happening to me, because it is kind of a bad luck, because it's good luck when you're not had bird poo on your head, but it's bad luck when bird poo lying on your head. So it's kind of a bad luck. So yeah, that's why I put it down. So yeah, and I just didn't like when seagulls poo on my head. So I didn't like it. I was camping, and it was a lovely day at North Wales at that time. The sun was out, it was shining, it was hot and stuff like that. And then suddenly, I was eating my chips, sitting down on the bench at Barmouth, eating my cheesy chips and beans. And a seagull poo on my head, and I heard them laughing at me. So yeah, and I knew what they did. So yeah, that's why I won't let it happen to me, because I don't like bird poo crapping on my head, because I like my hair nice and clean and smell nice, and I don't like anything that smells of smelly poo. So yeah, that's why I kind of don't like it. But end of the day, my family thought it was very funny. Very funny. And they said, "Oh, Luca's got bird poo on her head," and they laughed their heads off. So yeah, and I was so upset with getting this bad luck happening to me. This is number 2. Is Wi-Fi gone off? It did happen to me once when the Wi-Fi gone off, because if the Wi-Fi gone off, I get very bored when the Wi-Fi's gone off, because I will buy Wi-Fi, because my Fire Stick need Wi-Fi, my phone needs Wi-Fi, my Nintendo Switch needs Wi-Fi, my 3DS needs Wi-Fi, and my TV needs Wi-Fi, so because it's smart TV, and my Kindle needs Wi-Fi, so basically, and my laptop needs Wi-Fi. Basically, I will buy Wi-Fi. If I don't have Wi-Fi, I get very bored easily. I get, very frustrated, and I get very mad when the Wi-Fi gone off, because I have nothing to do. So yeah, I get very bored quickly when the Wi-Fi gone off. So yeah, and I just like Wi-Fi, because I just do, because I use Wi-Fi to if I'm stuck on a game on my Nintendo Switch, I follow the guide on YouTube how to play it. And if I'm struggling on a game on my 3DS, I watch YouTube to how to play it. So yeah, and if the Wi-Fi gone out, if I'm struggling to play my Nintendo Switch, I need my YouTube guide to show me how to play it. And without Wi-Fi, I don't know how to play the damn stupid game. Yeah, and stuff like that. But what thing doesn't use Wi-Fi? That is my Nintendo Wii, that I can use pretty easily to stop me being bored. But I prefer my Nintendo Switch and my 3DS over the Nintendo Wii because I got thousands of games on my 3DS games, and I got I've got about 10 games on my Nintendo Switch, 10 or 12 games on my Nintendo Switch, and if I'm struggling to play my Nintendo Switch or my 3DS, I have YouTube to help me to play it. So yeah, and I do like reading a book, but I only like reading a book. I'm kind of not interested in books. I'm kind of not. So I'm in the middle with books. I'm obsessed with Wi-Fi because I love watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, and making TikTok videos and singing my karaoke app I got on my phone. So yeah, and yeah, and I just don't like being without Wi-Fi because I get bored pretty easily. So yeah, and if I got bored pretty easily, it makes me tired pretty easily and quicker. So yeah, and so yeah, I just don't like being without Wi-Fi. So that's basically it. So yeah, I can do colouring in. I like colouring in, but I prefer listening to music while I'm colouring in because I just, I like it that way. It's so relaxing that way. So yeah, and if I don't have Wi-Fi, I'll listen to my CDs on my CD player. So yeah, and if I don't have Wi-Fi, I'll watch a film. I watch a film by DVD. So yeah, if I don't have Wi-Fi, and if I don't have Wi-Fi, I'll find something else to do. This is number 3. Fell over. This happened to me once. I fell over when I fell over when I was at Robiners Bay. I twisted my ankle that time rather than falling over. So yeah, I twisted my ankle. Reason why I fell over because I twisted my ankle and I was very limping at that day. So yeah, I was walking Alfie. I was walking my mum's dog Alfie that time at Robiners Bay, and I was walking Alfie up to the flipping bank, and then I twisted my ankle while I was walking Alfie. So yeah, and I twisted my ankle while I was walking Alfie, and while my dad was taking me up to the top, I twisted my ankle, and I was with my mum at that time while I was walking Alfie up to the bank, and Dad was doing something in the house and on his own. So yeah, and I got back, and I was in tears. I was in pain and stuff like that. I went back and put my leg up on my mum's sofa, and turned my mum's TV on, and I don't need to bring my fire stick at her place. She already got one there, so and her TV's already built in with it's a fire TV, and it's already built. The fire stick is already built into the TV. So yeah, and my dad's got fire stick TV fire stick attached to his projector at the moment, and his fire stick TV is a fire stick TV, and it's you don't need a fire stick to attach to it. It's already got one built into it, and what I was watching on that was The Little Mermaid, the series of The Little Mermaid. So yeah, and I was watching that at that time, and I lied down in pain, and I was upset, and I hurt myself and stuff like that. So yeah, and I was limping to death. I was when Mum got the fan, she pulled the fan down, and I was limping to death into the fan, and my ankle was still hurting in the fan, and I was still, my leg was still feeling hurting, and she put what's the stuff she puts? Deep freeze on it, on my legs. So yeah, on my ankle. So she put deep freeze on my ankle to make it better. So yeah, and and it got better eventually. So yeah, my ankle isn't hurting anymore. I'm very lucky. It got better very slowly. So yeah, it took its time. And yeah, now and then I do the numb ankle sometimes, but I used to it, so I get used to it. So yeah, and I get numb foot sometimes. So yeah, when my feet goes to sleep, I get numb feet. I have to shake it to wake it up again. So yeah. So yeah, I was at Robin's Bay when I twisted my ankle and fell over. So yeah. This is number 4. It's broke my arm. How I broke my arm? How? I was at Brownies. I was at Brownies. When I broke my arm, what I did to make my arm broken, I was just chasing around with my primary school friends, and at Brownies, and I was chasing them around at Brownies, and then and then I broke my arm at Brownies. So yeah, while I was chasing around with my friends. So yeah, and I did get it x-rayed, and the doctor said it's broken. I had to have cast on it, and I chose the pink cast, pink pot cast, and when I got to York Hospital, I chose a yellow hospital bear. I still got the yellow hospital bear. I still got it, and I named it Molly after my nan's yellow Wennell McGann, and I named it after that. So yeah, and because my nan took me into hospital to get it checked out, and I was little when I broke my arm, so yeah. And and I was about to go on camping. I was about to go camping, and Mum bought me a waterproof waterproof cast, to like a waterproof coat for the cast. She bought me that, stop me getting it wet. So yeah, and when my arm got better, they cut it open, and the doctor saw there was lots of sand down it, and lots of food down it, and stuff like that. So yeah, my arm felt a bit weird and numb when the doctor cut the pot open when my arm got better. So yeah, and I learned my lesson not to break my arm again. So that taught me a lesson. So yeah, I was at Brownies when I broke my arm. So yeah, and I did learn. I did have a brownie t-shirt, a brownie jumper, a brownie jacket that had short sleeves, and I had brownie badge, and I had brownie bag, and I had brownie trousers. When I went to Brownies, I had to wear them. And I had Brownies long sleeve t-shirt, and I had Brownies short sleeves t-shirt. So yeah, and I didn't go to the next one, the guides. I didn't go to it because I wasn't interested in it, because I wasn't interested in it. So yeah, and that I did like Brownies because I did make stuff, and I made make stuff and bake stuff, and sing the brownie song, and sing a brownie promise guide song, stuff like that, and I did used to get a brownie. I did get 2 brownie books and stuff like that. So I did got a brownie annual and a brownie book that tells you what to do. So yeah, and yeah, I was my Brownies was at Heslington Church, and that's where I had my Brownies. At Heslington Church. So yeah, I didn't have chocolate brownies, but the brownies, it was called Brownies because the next step after Brownies was the guides. So for females, and all the boys go to clubs, scouts, and stuff like that. So yeah. So yeah, so I went to brownies when I was a kid, so yeah, and I did make lots of stuff at brownies, and I had some of my primary school friends was there, so yeah. So yeah, I had fab time at being a brownie member when I was a kid. So yeah, I had a fun time. Okay, but that's not what gets me. What hurts the most? This one I had a fit. So what I mean by that, I had an epilepsy fit a long time ago when I still live with my mum and dad. And where about I had it, in my bedroom. I was at my bed, in my what type of bed I had at my mum's house. It was a bunk bed, and there was a desk underneath it, and like a fold-out sofa bed. So yeah, and I had a sofa underneath it that turns into a bed. So yeah, and it also had shelves underneath it and stuff like that. So yeah, and how I had a fit was I banged my head on my bedroom wall, and because the room was too hot at my mum's house. The house was too hot, and my room was too hot, and the doctor told me not to take my epilepsy tablet because he saw I'd grown out of it, but he was wrong. And my mum found out I had a fit in my bedroom because I had bruise down my face down here, and yeah, and it was a massive, like a massive drop fit I had in my bedroom. I banged my head and stuff like that. So yeah, and I had a fun ride in the ambulance, what my mum calls it, and I slowly came out of it. So yeah, so that's why I don't like the room being too hot, because my epilepsy is still controlled, but with my tablet, but I can still have a fit if the room is too hot. So that's why I don't like going out and fresh air in a hot day, because it makes me have a fit and something like that. So yeah, I'm very cautious about it. So yeah, because I just don't like being too warm, because it makes me feel poorly and not well. So yeah. So that's why I just never like being out in the sun. So yeah, and that's why I just never like being out in the sun. So yeah, because I don't like getting sunburn. I don't like being pearly in the sun. So yeah, and that's why I'm very low in my vitamin D. I'm very low in vitamin D at the moment because I never spend time in the sun. So that's how you get vitamin D in you, is by the sun. So yeah, that's why I'm very low in vitamin D at the moment. So yeah, because that's why I'm taking vitamin D tablet, so yeah, at the moment, so yeah, because I'm very low in vitamin D.
Application error. The application.
This is number 6, is forgetting something. I forgot something this morning, that is my yogurt. I've forgotten to pack it in my bag this morning. It was still in the fridge. I just noticed it while I was getting my soup out. I noticed I didn't pack my yogurt in, so yeah. I'm very forgetful of packing stuff, sometimes forgetting something, so yeah. Like this morning I've forgotten to pack my yogurt, so oh well, I'll have that for my supper tonight, so yeah. So yeah, and I do forget some things now and then because I got brains for pudding. So yeah, and yeah, and my dad is the same when he's been poorly. I know he can't help it. He's always saying, "Have I had my breakfast? Have I had my lunch?" And I say, "Oh God." Yeah, that's when he comes out of an epilepsy fit. So he forgets when he had his lunch, he had his tea, or he forgets to, stuff like that. So yeah, so I am very, very forgetful. So yeah, and I won't be. I might not. I don't know what time my nan is bringing me back on Tuesday, and I might not go to the library on Tuesday. I don't know what time my nan's bringing me back on Tuesday, because I might not go to the library this week coming. So yeah, I might have to skip it. So yeah. Or might try go on Wednesday, I don't know. So yeah, depends how I'm feeling. So yeah, and yeah, I do sometimes forget something. So like this morning, I flipping forgot my yogurt this morning. Never mind, I'll have that for supper tonight, so yeah, and I can't wait to see my nan over the weekend. This is number 7 we're on, being ill. I have been ill once, but apart from that, I recovered very well, so yeah. And I recovered very quickly and stuff like that from most of people, so yeah. And stuff like that. So yeah, I do recover very easily, so I used to be ill a lot when I was a kid, because I wasn't skiving out of my swimming lesson. I wasn't skiving off being poorly. I was very proper poorly, because when my ladies thing started, and I still living with my dad at that point when my ladies thing started, and when my ladies thing started, I kept throwing up, I kept going to the toilet and stuff like that. So it was very bad lady thing I had. So yeah, and that's why I'm taking the dress gel to control it, because my mum never heard of having a strong ladies thing before. She's never heard of it. So yeah, and that's why I took Degestal now, because it stopped me having ladies problems. So yeah, that's how I was being ill a lot. So because of the ladies thing happened and stuff like that. So yeah, and it was not very nice when my mum and dad cleaned me up afterwards and stuff like that. So yeah, and it was not very nice for me. So yeah, went to bed very early that day, and I went to bed early that day, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I don't like being ill, because it stopped me doing fun stuff. So yeah, and there was one time, another reason I can get ill is by the sun. I can get awful migraines by the sun, and that also makes me want to throw up. So yeah, that's why I don't like spending time in the sun, because the sun will make me poorly.
You know what? You're just a mean old bully.
This is number 8, guys. This is bullies. I got bullied on a lot at Applefield School. But people called me double decker. I didn't like it because my mum told me the story how she got picked on at school by people calling her double decker, and she didn't like it. But she told me why people picked on her, because she was overweight when she was at school. She was, she was fat when she was a kid. So yeah, now she's slim than ever. So yeah, and my mum is a slim figure, and I'm the chunky one. So yeah. My sister is slim, my brother is slim, but now and again I do see his round stomach sometimes. So yeah, and I got picked on at school a lot because of my surname, and I got very upset, and they stated, and there was lots of people was picking on me at school and stuff like that. So, and I got very upset, and instead of them getting into trouble, the teachers got me into trouble, and I didn't done anything wrong. I was kind of, nice to my friends and stuff like that, and there was lots of staff doesn't like me very much and stuff like that, and the staff ended up picking on me and stuff like that. So yeah, I had some staff as a bully, and some of my old school friends was a bully. So yeah, and I didn't like it because I was not doing anything to hurt them, so they was in one of those silly bullying moods and stuff like that. So and the teacher got me into trouble instead of them. So and I just thought, that's odd. That's wrong, and that's not nice. They's picking on me and not sorting the bullies out. So I don't really talk about my school much because I just never like talking about Applefields, because I just never like it really, because I got bullied a lot there, and I kept being ill a lot there. So and stuff like that. But apart from that, I did kind of had a fun day at Applefields. So kind of. This is eating hedgehog poo. I know you. I can hear you, Ellen. I ate hedgehog poo when I was a kid. My mum told me a story. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it at first, but Mum said it was true. But I said I don't believe it because I can't remember that far, Mum. My mum told me a story when I was a kid. I was crawling in my nan's garden, and then my mum saw me picking something up from the ground and mad gulp it. I smacked my mouth with hedgehog poo, and my mouth had to wash my mouth out with soap and water and stuff like that. So and I didn't believe it at first. I didn't believe the story of it. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe Mum, what she's telling me. I said, "Is that true, Mum? I don't believe it." She said, "It's true, all right, Luca." And I said, "Oh, God." I was laughing my head off when she told me how I ate hedgehog poo. No, I don't eat hedgehog poo now because I learned my lesson from it. So, lesson learned, not to do it again. So I laughed my head off when my mum told me I ate hedgehog poo when I was a kid. I was crawling in my nan's garden, and then Mum saw me picking something up from the grass from my nan's garden, and I smacked my mouth with it. So and my mum had to wash my mouth out and stuff like that. And she told me it was a true story. So and I just laughed my head off when she told me it. This is number 10. My iPod is not working, but I did eventually got a new iPod from my mum because my iPod wasn't working because the headphone socket. I tried to plug my wired headphones into my the old iPod I had, and there was one sound coming out of the other ear, but there wasn't any other sound coming out of other ear. So and where my old iPod is at now is at Webinars Bay on my mum's speaker. So yeah, it works fine with a speaker, but my mum gave me hers because I told the story. I told her that I like to listen to both sound of each headphones. So yeah, I like to have my headphones on when I listen to music when I'm walking. So yeah, because I just like it because I just like listen to music when I'm walking. It's just me because I like to be myself. This where I'm gonna have to say bye. So yeah, and Princess Kit Kat Bo wants to say bye. So you won't be seeing her next Thursday. You'll be seeing someone else, and I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you a clue in a minute. So what we're doing next Thursday is good luck happening to me. So yeah, and what's my mascot going to be for this week is a TY, but this TY, I'm gonna have to say this TY. I'll give you a clue what type of animal it is. You can have a white one, you can have a brown one of these, and you can I can't. I'm trying out my best not to mention it. You can get a brown one and a white one, and it's begin with T, and then a B. So yeah, what animal it is? So yeah. Do you know, Helen?
No.
What do you sleep with at night?
A cat.
Besides the cat, what do you sleep with at night?
The other cat.
What did you used to sleep with when you were a kid?
A teddy bear.
That's what I'm bringing in. So that's what I'm bringing in this week, and it's a different type of teddy bear. It's got two golden wings on its chest area. So yeah, and it's got two golden wings on it. So yeah. And yeah, that's what I'm bringing in. So yeah, and it's gonna be called Mrs. Wing because it's got two golden wings on her chest. So yeah, so that's who I'm bringing in this Thursday coming. So yeah, and so yeah, and I'm gonna have to say bye from here, and I'll see you later, alligator, and I'll see you later, and I'll see you in another time, alligator. Bye.